morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. I am excited to be here. Got a lot of information to cover because I am doing a juice that we have done before. I'm just going to add a few more things to it. But today we're going to have a pretty good show because we're going to juice pineapples. I already have them in the Nama juicer. And I have lime, dark grapes, blueberries, and blackberries on today. You know, I was looking at my emails the other day and I have a new subscriber. Hi, Karen. And I wanted to welcome you to the Pause with God family. Thank you for liking us enough to come on and even subscribe. I hope that you enjoy the program on today. We are going to talk about something that I've never talked about before because, like I told y'all, I am still doing a lot of research. And one of the things that I found out was that something that will help us with feeling better and having a better quality of life. There are several things, but we talked about nutrition quite a bit and what we put in our juice, why we juice, and why we have to stick to it. I don't care if you have fallen down with your nutrition program, get back up, forgive yourself, and keep it moving. Because I want to tell y'all, one of the main things that we need to do to have a really good quality of life is the amount of sleep we get. You know that the body really needs sleep, restorative sleep. There's a state in sleep that's called the alpha state, where you are just about drifting off, but you're very much aware. And so I just want to talk to us today a little bit about sleep. But I do want to go ahead and start the juice. So I'm going to load up because, like I said, I already have the pineapples and the lime in. And so I'm going to load up the blackberries. And I have 3 containers of blackberries. I only have some small sections of pineapples. I had that left over because I did some smoothies this week for my grandson. He's in town, but he doesn't want to be on the show today. So I'm okay with that. But I am going to tell us it is a good day to have a good day. I have missed y'all. I have been working and getting some construction work done at my place of business because we needed an extra bathroom in the workroom. And I tell you what, I had some really good guys come in. The guy's name is Marvis and his son, and they did a half a bath in 14 days. How about that? Yep. And so I'm excited. We signed the contract August 1st. Today is the 17th of August, this will be uploaded tomorrow, which is on the 18th. But that bathroom is finished and we are using it, enjoying it, and it is really serving its purpose and doing what it's supposed to do, which is helping us not to have to travel so far to release ourselves. So anyway, guys, these blackberries are beautiful. And I'm looking forward to sharing with y'all about sleep. I want to say that I enjoyed myself at ROCC Church talking about the fruit of the Spirit, and then also using the analogy of a tree. Did y'all know that before any tree bears fruit, it has to flower first? And that is amazing to me. Let me get my containers so we can catch the juice and catch the pulp here. And so I'm excited. How about you? Y'all having a good week? I hope you are. This will be our Friday show. I didn't do the Monday show, but I did upload for you all what I recorded at ROCC, Regeneration Outreach Christian Center with Pastors Sandy and Ronald Lassiter, and that was done on last Friday. And I really had a good time. We ministered to the people. Lots of people came up for prayer because you know what? The word was such that people wanted to make sure that they were bearing fruit and not just pretty flowers and not producing anything. So now that juice is, fruit is in the Nama juicer. I want to tell y'all, please go to the description box. If you don't have a juicer, order you the Breville juicer. It's a good juicer for beginner juicers. order you something that's in the description box. You know, I ran out of my B vitamins and I didn't order them from the description, or not the description box. Yeah, from the description box in the more section. I didn't order them. I had to go and purchase them today because I shared the bottle that I had with somebody that I felt like it would be beneficial to because they had had surgery. And you know, when you're not getting your nutrients from the food that you eat, you really should take supplements. And so that Be Healthy vitamin is a really good supplement for all of the B vitamins. I want to say to you all too, this is a antioxidant rich juice. It's a very thick juice because of the berries, but I'm hoping once the grapes get in there that it's going to liquefy that a little bit more. I am not, I don't have my normal get up and go about myself today because it's in the evening and I'm recording a morning show. And so I'm winding down a little bit. Had a really good day today. Had to travel into Williamsburg, but I had a really good day today. So I'm going to load up the grapes and then I'm going to tell you all the benefits of these fruits. And I'm also going to tell you what and how to get restful sleep, right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's very important. You know, the body actually is in the healing process while we're sleeping. And so getting good sleep is very important. Getting really good sleep, not up and down. I've heard some people say that because they are on high blood pressure medication, some people take their medication at night, which means that they're up a lot going to relieve themselves of the fluid that medication causes them to release. And so I can't tell you when to take your medication. But what I'm trying to get us to do is be medication free and actually start taking juicing every day. Even though I only do the juice show twice a week now, I recommend that if you do have a degenerative disease, that you start juicing more. And especially for those of you who have hypertension. You know, the pineapple juice is fantastic for people with hypertension. Remember, we've gone over that before, right? Yeah. So I'm going to load this up. It is going to take me a few minutes to put the grapes in. I would like it if my grandson would come in and help grandma put the grapes in the machine, and then I can go on and do the show while he does that. But he's not, I think he's on the phone. He's not wanting to do that. So anyway, it would be nice for a Friends on Friday show. However, I have to keep it moving because if nobody's here with me, I still got to do the show. I want to make sure that y'all are doing okay. You're taking care of yourself. That you know that even though you don't see the show, or if it's not a new episode, you can still go to one of the older ones and get some of the tips, the recipes. I shared my favorite recipe last week with some new friends that I met that are on the same journey that I'm on, which is learning to eat clean and learning about how beneficial nutrition is for us. So I did my favorite juice, which is the grapefruit, raspberry, and pineapple juice. And one of the ladies said, "You have a healing presence." And I thought that's really nice to hear because I want to be able to help somebody to feel better because I certainly do. I'm still trying to balance this weight out. I'm still doing my sit ups and my knee lifts or my knee crunches. I don't know what they're called, but I am still doing them. And and I won't say that I like it, but I do it because I need to. Because one day when I get my weight back down, then at least my stomach will be somewhat flat because I am doing my sit-ups, y'all. It is a good day to have a good day, and I am really glad to be here. I want to say God is good all the time. I'm spending, my sons have been coming over most of the week. And, you know, that's something that we had talked about on the show, something that I know we all had prayed about: family, being together, forgiving, loving, being, as my oldest son says, being the bigger person and asking for forgiveness or doing the right thing. And, you know, it makes life a little bit sweeter, y'all, because we never know. when we would get that call. So I think that one of the things that we should do is put aside our differences and just love on each other, you know, because we never know. So it is taking me a minute to fill this juicer up with these grapes, but I am going to continue on. And one of the good things about having this particular juicer, you can talk and fill the juicer up. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're only in 10 minutes. And so one day I'm going to do a live show so that I can read you all's comments or questions that you may have. But one of the things that I hope that you are doing is taking care of yourself, loving on yourself, making sure that you are okay, because you are the most important person in your life. If you don't take care of yourself, who will take care of you? You know, I know that we have parents that have aged. Some of us do, and we're taking care of our parents, but you still got to take care of you. You know, you cannot neglect you. And I hope that you all are doing the proper things, like drinking plenty of water. Like I told y'all, where's my little thermos is on the other side of the room, but I fill it up with ice and I put some water in it. And I tell y'all what, I love that ice cold water because it makes me drink more during the day, and I need it. Right? Yeah. How is everybody doing? You know, when I ministered on Friday, I'm learning a lot of things myself about how God thinks. And I don't know if any of y'all watched the show with ROCC. I encourage y'all to go and look at it, because there is really it's not so much myself, but it's my time with God and what He tells me to read, what He tells me to study, and how He breaks things down to me. Because I am a ABC 1 2 3 kind of learner, and I really like studying the Word of God, but I also like being able to get a clearer understanding of my relationship with God, who He is in my life, and He is number one in my life. I can't function without Him. So we are all past, what is that, 35 ounces of juice, and it's very thick. Can y'all see that? And so I'm going to pour that into the larger pitcher. So we're at 35. It's a beautiful, beautiful ruby color. And so I am going to, and look, we have a lot of juice here. And so the grapes will make this a little bit more liquefied, and I'm glad about it. Yeah, it is taking a minute for me to load up these grapes, but I have to do it because I want to finish this, and then I'm going to go into the the benefits of this particular antioxidant rich juice. I want to say to you all, you know, and look at that. Even in rinsing the fruits, there still was some plastic off of the bag that I carried the fruits in. So, like I told y'all before, be careful with, even when you give your kids grapes. You know, you might not juice, or your grandkids. Make sure that you just don't give them a bunch and you haven't rinsed them off. But look at them yourself, because that could have been a choke hazard for a little kid, right? So, guys, I want to tell y'all this. What is that called? When I did my show on Friday and comparing the fruit tree to us bearing fruit as believers in Christ. We have to bear fruit. We have, meaning we have to grow up. We have to mature. We have to spend a little bit more time with God, so that in that spending time with God, He helps us to become better. And that's what bearing fruit is, you know. It is just maturing so that we can be better and so we can represent Him in the earth, right? Amen. Amen. I'm in here saying amen because it is true. I don't want to be a child forever. I don't want to pop off at people and respond out of my flesh. I want to give people the same grace that God has extended to me. And also knowing that I've not always been right. None of us are. And that's what I love about God, and that's what I love about this walk with Him, I am learning that if there is somebody in our lives that's right all the time and don't have any flaws or don't have something that they're working on, then that's a perfect person, right? And that means that they have nothing else to work on. There's nobody in the world like that. We are all growing each and every day. Some of us have strengths in one area, and if we're not careful, we will take that strength and use it as if we are strong in all areas. And that's not true. Nobody is strong in all areas. The scripture says that God is all the while at work in us. All the while. That means every day He's working on us, at work in us to will and to do of His good pleasure. So if He is working on us for His good pleasure, then wow, then that means that wherever we have strength, He's saying, okay, you've passed that, now let's move on to the next thing, right? Yeah, I am excited though, y'all, because when I learned about this sleep thing, it's just so much. I was telling y'all how the body heals itself while we're sleeping. In that process, I think I've talked about that before. In that process of sleep, the foods that we've eaten during the day, they actually begin to be sent out throughout the body. They're digested, and then through the digestive process, once the food hits that small intestines, the small intestines begin to send all of the nutrients out to the cells. And if we've not eaten healthy and well during the day, then guess what? We're going to start having some aches and pains in our bodies. And that's where sickness and disease comes in, because your body is starting to eat off of itself while you're sleeping, because you have not given it nutritious foods during the day. My son and I, we decided to do a little challenge where we're going to eat more fruits and vegetables. We started that on yesterday, and I will say I did pretty good. I had a salad today. I had crab cake. What else did I have? I had a cupcake from the health food store that was made with almond flour and sweetened with monk fruit. It was pretty good. It's not something that I would go back and purchase, but it did satisfy that little sweet tooth that I had. I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna stir this up, and I am going to taste the juice. I can see that the sun has gone completely down, and so I'm gonna continue to do the show. But I want to taste the juice and let y'all know what it tastes like. I'm hoping that the lime did its part. And so here we are. I have a brandy type of glass today. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful glass. If we didn't know any better, we'd think it was like a Cabernet wine. So let's see. Mm. Mm. Oh my goodness, that is really, really good. And the lime gives it a nice flavor to it. The pineapple balances it out. But the grapes really are taking over in this juice. And so, but I did put more grapes. I think I had 2 bags of grapes, 3 containers of raspberries, and 1 large container or double container of blueberries, all rich antioxidants. Now, the reason why I want to tell y'all about sleep and what's going on with the body. So now look at this. Tonight, I am drinking a very rich antioxidant rich drink. So what that is doing is anything that I've eaten today that wasn't as nutritious as I should have had in my body, this drink is going to kill those free radicals. Those free radicals, remember, are the cells that have gone gangster or have gone bad in the body. And those cells begin to recruit other cells. So when we drink us a glass of antioxidant rich juice at night, because it is at night, but I'm going to upload this in the morning, listen, you're going in and you're killing off all those free radicals, those bad cells, and then new cells are being restored. And that way, when you lay down at night and your body starts to send out the nutrients, the nutrient rich foods that you've eaten during the day, while you're sleeping, your body is restoring itself with your antioxidant rich juice. Or if you don't have a juicer, make you a nice fruit salad with the blueberries, the blackberries, the grapes, and cut up some pineapple chunks. Put it in the refrigerator so it'll be nice and cold for you. And again, you'll be able to have you a nice antioxidant rich fruit salad at night as your night snack, especially for people who work late and you want something to eat. And instead of having a big meal, you're going to have your juice or your antioxidant rich berry salad. All right, guys, so I'm going to drink a little bit more of this and then I'm going to tell you all the benefits, okay? I must say, that might be running second to my favorite drink because it's really sweet and it's very, very good. It has a very smooth taste to it. All right, here we are. I've talked about the benefits of pineapples before, but I am going to go over that again because we really need to know the benefits of what it is that we're putting in our body so that we'll know that this is working on this particular area in our body and it's making us feel really, really good. The again, pineapples are full of vitamin C, and so they actually, that vitamin C treats colds and coughs, right? The pineapples strengthen our bones. Pineapples is rich in manganese that helps in strengthening our bones. All we need to do is add this fruit to our everyday diet, and this will help us maintain a strong body and keep your bones strong and healthy. Manganese maintains good bone strength, and when it is combined with zinc, copper, and calcium, this substance can be super healthy. So now, look at that. So when we lay down at night to go to sleep, the pineapple in the juice, or if we eat pineapple tonight, it is actually going into the cells, into the bloodstream, and strengthening the bones while we sleep. Yeah, because that's when the nutrients and everything in this body, in this computer that we're feeding, all of the good nutrients that we have eaten during the day, again, it begins to be digested into our system and it is dispersed throughout the body. It's good for our teeth. Eating pineapple strengthens your gums and keep your teeth strong. Your teeth and bones are made up of calcium, and pineapples do have a good content or a good amount of calcium, right? Listen at this. Pineapples prevent cancer. A pineapple a day can keep cancer away. It's like that when I was a little girl, it was an apple away keeps the doctor away. Well, a pineapple a day keeps cancer away. All you need to do is drink pineapple juice every day and reap the benefits of it. This fruit has loads of antioxidants in it that can protect you from a wide range of diseases and fights some dangerous organisms that may affect you. All of that happens while you are sleeping. You know, I know sometimes we wonder, well, I'm eating right, and how do I know that it's working? Because I'm gaining weight or this is going on with me. Well, if you're eating healthy, and you are drinking all of your water, you are going to begin to start to feel better because it's feeding the cells first. And then you'll see the results outwardly. You'll see the results when you go to your doctor and they're saying, your numbers are down, or your blood test came back better, or your LDL cholesterol is lower than it was on your last visit. All of those things happen because you are consistent in drinking your juice or eating your salads or cutting out the fast food or cutting out the junk food or cutting out the potato chips, cutting out all of the things that cause those free radicals to come alive in the body. All right, what else? Pineapples aid in your digestion. So if you have acid reflux or anything like that, pineapples help with your digestion, your digestion. Your digestive tract starts from the mouth through the tonsils, the adenoids, goes down your esophagus, hits the pancreas, hits the gallbladder, goes into the stomach, goes into that small intestine, then the large intestine, then it's working through coming out of your bowel. So that's your entire digestive system with some other components to it. But what you want to do is make sure you're taking care of it. And there's a lining there, and you want to keep all of that intact. You don't want to eat a lot of spicy foods every single day. You don't want to eat a lot of fried, greasy foods every single day. That's not good. We can on occasion, because I do. I eat fried food, but I can't have fried food every single day. I can't do it because it's not good for my digestive tract. All right. Pineapple is good for your eyes. Pineapples can reduce your risk of macular degeneration, which this disease affects the eyes as you get older. However, this healthy fruit has a high source of vitamin C and several antioxidants. There is that word again. Guys, I'm going to drink some more of this juice because I will tell y'all that this juice is making, I guess from me talking, it's making me want to have some more liquids going in, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is really good. This pineapples reduce the symptoms of arthritis. Arthritis involves severe pain in the joints, which is primarily caused due to inflammation. I told y'all before in one of the other episodes, but it may seem like I'm repeating myself, but I do want to understand the process of what's taking place. Okay, so if we eat unhealthily, and we know what that is when we're eating a lot of fried foods, when we're eating a lot of fast foods, when we're not getting enough fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, a nice green salad. We can have meat. It doesn't always have to be fried. It can be baked, it can be broiled, it can be grilled meat. We can have butter, but it has to be from free range cows, fresh butter. So when we eat these things, we have to make sure that we're eating more of healthier foods than the non-healthy things, right? You can have a bag of nuts, you can have popcorn, you can have I won't say you can have chips, because unless you make your own potato chips and you fry the potatoes in coconut oil. There are a lot of things that we have to do, and we have to have an abundance of it so that there can be a balance. We don't want to have 80% of our diet fried, greasy food. We can't do that. We cannot, because it's going to make our organs sick. And then guess what? Those free radicals start to come in. And then when we have free radicals coming in and we're not eating clean, we're not juicing, we're not exercising, then the next step to that is oxidative stress, meaning that your body, those free radicals are taking over and they are damaging more cells. And then when that happens, the next thing is inflammation. When that inflammation comes, then we begin to have problems with arthritis, with high blood pressure, with high cholesterol, with diabetes, with all of the degenerative diseases that take place in the body due to lack of nutrition. We don't want that. And that's why we juice. That's why we eat 80% clean. That 20%, it'll balance itself out. But that 80%, we've got to take care of ourselves. We've got to juice. I'm encouraging you all. Don't beat yourself up if you've missed the mark. Just get back on track with what it is that you need to do for your health. Um, Pineapples prevent hypertension. If you're suffering from hypertension, then make it a point to start eating pineapples regularly, as this fruit is high in potassium and lower amounts of sodium that can maintain blood pressure. Because that's what hypertension is. When the doctor tells you where you have hypertension, or like, I don't know all the terminology. I wish I did. But somebody told me, they said, well, what can I do for hypertension? And when they said it to me, I was in my mind, I was like, I don't even know what hypertension is at the time. But now I understand. It's high blood pressure. It's that your arteries are clogged and you're not able to get proper blood flow, which means that if you're on that medication, then there are certain things that you can't even have. You may not be able to have pineapple because the pineapple may be a conflict with your medication. So you have to ask your doctor that. And pineapples are one of the things that will help lower your blood pressure, and especially grapefruit. You may not even be able to have the grapefruit, pineapple, raspberry juice that I love so much, but I'm not on any medication. And I thank God for that. But I want to tell y'all that I know the balance. I know there are things to do. Like yesterday at dinner, we had crab cakes. I did this couscous salad with zucchini and tomatoes in it. I got it from this restaurant. It's called Second Street. And so I brought dinner home. And what else did I have with that? But I brought carrot cake home. And so I had a small piece because it's a 4-layer cake. So I know that I can't even eat a full layer. I can't eat a half a layer, but I did eat some of that cake. Well, you know what? That's why I say write down how you feel after you eat something. After I ate that cake, I started feeling a sensation in my head, and I thought, you know what? I know what that is. It's the oil, it's the flour, it's the sugar. And I knew that. And I'm sharing this with you all because I'm telling you, I don't eat 100% clean. I'm 80 to 95% clean. But once I did that, I knew, okay, I've got to counter this. I've got to raise my pH levels up because I don't want free radicals to come from me eating this. So what I did, I got a slice of lemon. Not only did I suck on that lemon, I ate the lemon, and I also a lemon wedge, but I also ate the peel because I knew the oil was going to go in and ease in my digestive tract, ease all of that bad that I had just put in. So there are ways that we can protect ourselves, but we've got to know what to do. Again, we've got to eat 80 to 90% clean. And it's okay to have some things on occasion. But I want to tell you, if you are fighting any sickness or disease, then some things you can do on occasion, but then you've got to amp it up. You should be at 95%. And I want us to be well. I want us to do well. I want us to feel good. But I also know that there are times that there are certain things that we want to eat. You can't eat it and then be an addict with it. You can't eat it every single day all the time. You can't do that. What you have to do and what you have to eat every single day is your fruits, your vegetables, your seeds, your nuts, your beans, your meat, baked meat. You can have those things. I'm just saying, y'all, we just need balance with it. Reduces blood clots. Bromelain, being the major substance in pineapples, will reduce your risk of blood clots. Thus, you need to make this healthy fruit your good time pass snack. Your good time pass or your snack, whatever, however that's said. It can benefit your health in many possible ways, and so make it a point to consume this fruit very often. I have pineapples at least. How often do I have pineapples? I have pineapples at least 3 times a week because I've noticed that it helps me in feeling better. It contains antioxidants. Pineapples are rich in nutrients and antioxidants that have the ability to prevent diseases. Antioxidant rich foods, antioxidant rich juices help to prevent diseases. And that's what we want to do, right? We don't want to be sick. We don't want to have disease. We don't want to have pain. We don't want to have all of those things that go on in our bodies that cause us not to be well, that cause us not to have a good quality of life. Now, my juicer here is not, for some reason, and I don't know why, but it's not working. And so I might just put a little bit of water in there. I've never done that before, but for some reason it's not doing what it needs to do, y'all. And I need to finish this juice. So I'm going to put a little bit of water down in there. I don't know what it'll do, but we're going to see, right? See if it'll help get that juice or get the rest of that fruit out of there. But it does help with blood clots. And it also contains antioxidants. But I told y'all this is a rich, high antioxidant rich juice. Yep, that's causing it to move a little bit better. And you know something, I noticed that my pulp is not coming out like it should. So I've got to play with not really play with it, but I've got to get this machine working like it should. All right, guys. Prevents nausea. Pineapple helps with that. It's a natural energizer. It's a stress buster. It helps with your skin. It treats acne, gives anti-aging properties because it helps with the wrinkles in the skin, prevents pimples, treats black spots in the skin. And I told y'all before, you can mix it with a little bit of yogurt, but you also can put the pineapple juice and just, rub it on your skin, let it be more like a moisturizer for the skin, and then rinse it off. Some people may use it for a mask, but I'm going to move right along because we are already at 24 minutes here. Nope, that's 34 minutes. So I'm going to move on because I want to talk to y'all a little bit about sleep. So the benefits of the blackberries. Blackberries are high in antioxidants. They are anthocyanins, which means that they are colorful fruits. They are anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. They combat diabetes and certain cancers. So I'm telling y'all, this is a very, very, very rich antioxidant, rich juice. If you are starting to feel bad or you're starting to, you're sensing something is going on with you, what you need to do is make you some juice. Get you a very rich, dark antioxidant, blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, pineapple, lime juice, and enjoy it. This is enough juice to last you all for the weekend. And so make sure that you make you a large container. If you're not going to drink it all, freeze some. But by all means, you cannot go wrong with this drink if you're feeling bad. You can't. Take care of yourself. This drink or blackberries improve digestion. They're an excellent source of insoluble fiber. Fiber plays an important role in the digestive process by increasing the bulk of stews to make them easier to pass. And that you have okay, so now look at this. We have the pulp from this. So now that's very good because you have the seeds there. That would be I'm going to tell y'all, that would be very nice to put in ice trays. And then at night, get you some, carbonated water and make you a nice spritzer drink with the ice cubes made with, or the fruit cubes, and have that as an evening snack. You're still getting the benefits of the antioxidants in there, right? A diet high in fiber can ease constipation, which is the most common gastrointestinal issue. These blackberries help in diabetes management. They are believed to have a positive impact on insulin resistance and triglyceride levels. That's your cholesterol levels. As such, researchers view blackberries as beneficial for diabetes management, especially if eaten fresh or frozen. I just said that. So what I'm going to do, instead of throwing away this pulp this time, I am actually going to use it as make me some ice cubes, put it in the ice tray, and put it in the freezer. So that's going to be really, really nice. All right. What else are going on with these blackberries? They aid in digestion because of the fiber. I said that. It helps with that. Helps with diabetes. And let's see. They help with obesity. Research suggests that an increased intake of blackberries may address obesity by increasing insulin sensitivity and helping the body burn fat more effectively. Ooh, got to eat plenty of blackberries in, y'all, because I am really trying to work on my gut. I just don't like it. I don't like the visceral fat. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, so we're going to move on to blueberries. And here we are. Benefits of blueberries is the same. Blueberries are a rich antioxidant rich food. Blueberries are rich in vitamin K, which help in heart health and help with blood clotting, same as the blackberries. They are help to lower your cholesterol levels. They lower your blood pressure. Blueberries now control diabetes. Blueberries contain a significant amount of anthocyanin pigments, and that helps with the color, and that is the same as the blackberries. All right, so I'm going to move on because I do want to talk a little bit about how to get good sleep. And then here's the black grapes. They're rich antioxidants, and I told y'all that before. But these antioxidants, this antioxidant-rich juice, this is what it helps with. They protect against diseases like cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and heart disease. They can also help you heal from illness faster. Now, this is just the grapes alone, but just think of all that we're putting in. I can feel that juice even going into my back. And I don't have back problems. I did right before I was diagnosed with cancer. My back was killing me. But that was because my body was starting to turn on itself. Because whatever little nutrients I was giving it, it wasn't enough to fight off sickness, disease, and cancer. Wasn't enough. So now, listen at this. Resveratrol, an antioxidant contained in grapes, is believed to offer exceptional protection for the heart and brain. And man, I need that too. Improve your cardiovascular health. One of the best known benefits of resveratrol is improved heart health. You may have read that drinking red wine helps stabilize blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and lower your risk of heart disease. But scientists think that this resveratrol found in the skins of the grapes is what gives red wine its healthy properties. You know, even with this, I have read that drinking the grape juice is better for the heart than taking an aspirin. It slows down the Alzheimer's disease and it helps fight obesity. And this is why resveratrol and another compound in black grapes called pterostilbene have both demonstrated anti-obesity effects in laboratory animals. So look at that. So we know that black grapes help us also to lose weight. Moving right along, guys. And then another thing, we're talking about the lime because I wanted this to have a little bit of tartness or a little bit of citrusy taste to this drink. It helps promote healthy skin, definitely full of vitamin C, helps with diabetes, helps with, because it's full of antioxidants. This is the limes. And so it helps many types of cancers. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's why we need to I love us doing the juice shows in the morning, but I'm telling y'all, I'm doing this juice show at night, and I want y'all to make sure that you drink your juice at night. Drink a glass in the morning and drink a glass at night when you're winding down. You know, a lot of people want to have a glass of wine, but what about this wine? Just fresh, unfermented juice. It's very good. I'm telling y'all, it is very good. The limes helps to reduce heart disease because it's full of vitamin C, which help lower your blood pressure. Vitamin C helps to lower blood pressure. Vitamin C helps against atherosclerosis, a disease which plaque builds up in your arteries, making them narrower. So vitamin C in the pineapple raspberry grapefruit drink is cleansing out, is scrubbing, scouring the arteries, or scrubbing that plaque buildup that's in the arteries so that our blood can flow through, and it helps against heart disease, right? Increases your iron absorption. Lime helps to increase the Iron absorption. Iron is an essential nutrient needed to make red blood cells and transport oxygen around the body. Iron levels can cause, wait a minute, low blood iron levels can cause iron deficiency or anemia. Signs of iron deficiency or anemia include fatigue, trouble breathing during exercise, paleness, dry skin, and dry hair. So people on a vegan or vegetarian diet are at greater risk of iron deficiency. So now we need those, we need lime, we need vitamin C. And so we know that the pineapple juice, I've already talked about that, it actually helps with that. So now, moving right along, I'm going to read this to you guys, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to tell y'all. And the name of this book, and you can order this on Amazon Thrift Books. I'll put it in the link. But the name of the book is How to Be Well. And it's a very, very, very good read. But the chapter that I'm on is sleep. And so it says, successful sleepers, this is what they do. Successful sleepers go to bed when they're tired. Babies get overtired and impossible to soothe, and adults do too. Can't you tell when you get irritable? And you know, just go to bed. You're falling asleep. You want to sit up. You want to entertain sometimes, or you're just wanting to finish watching that movie as if we don't have everything pre-recorded for us on all of these networks. So go to bed when you're tired. Two, don't eat your evening meal too late. Mm-hmm. To stay in sync with your sleep-inducing rhythms, eat dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Avoid alcohol close to bedtime. Booze might make you drowsy unless it's tequila, which does the opposite, but it's a poor crutch because it can actually delay the onset of REM sleep. That REM sleep is the one where you're actually just dozing off a little bit. You want to get, when you get in the bed, as soon as your head hits the pillow, you want to have a good night's sleep because a lot of people are not sleeping well. I've heard that. Leave technology and TV out of the bedroom. It's an oldie but a goodie. Keep your bedroom reserved for sleep and adult activity. I didn't even say that. But anyway, have the Wi-Fi router on a timer. This limits the temptation to go online before bed and protects you from disruptive electromagnetic frequency. Sleep in a very dark room. Assess whether hormone disrupting light from outside is leaking in through your window treatments. Blackout curtains or shades are a great investment. I make curtains with blackout lining in it. And that's not, I'm not putting a plug in for my business, but we do sell blackout lining. All right. You can, they're saying sleep in a dark room. Now for me, I leave the light on in the bathroom. I just need, if I have to get up, I need to be able to see. I don't want to bump into anything. And stay comfortably cool at night. That's another way to have successful sleep. It's been proven that you sleep better in a room that is around 60 to 67 degrees. Go figure. Work it out with ensure that one person isn't waving around on iPad while the other's trying to snooze. That means that, if you're married or you have a roommate, you're in college, or you just have a roommate in your home and their sleep pattern may be a little bit different from yours. You have to talk all of that through so that everybody can get a good night's sleep. Use an alternative alarm clock. Once your glowing cell phone and its alarm feature is banished and your ultra bright digital alarm clock is unplugged, you need another option. So you can get those, they're not analog. They are analog clocks, where you have to wind them. They still sell those, but we need to get away from all the electronic devices in the room with us because those things don't allow us to go into very deep sleep where the body begins to heal at night. And this one, don't go to sleep angry. Disallow fearful, angry, and resentful thinking after lights out. These thoughts literally switch on the stress response and can trigger cortisol release, the hormone of alertness and hypervigilance. A positive affirmation or gratitude practice can create an inhospitable environment for those sneaky thoughts. Now, I want to say to you all, I wanted to share that with you because I want us to be in balance. I want us to feel well, but I also want us to be sure that we get proper sleep. It's helping us. We need it. And I believe that for a lot of people who are dealing with some emotional things, we're dealing in a society that everything is about mental illness, and everything is not about mental illness. Do we not know that 80% of the reason that people are mentally ill is poor diet? But we want to give people pills for their ills, but it is poor diet. It is what's going on in their gut. It's called the gut biome, biome. It's off. It is off, and we need to get everything realigned. And we also just need to have conversations with people. We also need to tell people, I love you. Sometimes we just need to say that. We need to say it to people that haven't talked to us in forever. We need to just tell people, you know what? All of this is going on. Can I just tell you I love you? Because we might not be here tomorrow. You know? Yeah, yeah. Let's be more conscientious of loving ourselves, loving others, but taking care of ourselves. So I encourage you on this Friday, make sure that you cut off your phones, cut off your iPads, put a timer on your router, and do the things that are necessary. And you know what else? Do breathing exercises. Come here, Jalon. Do breathing exercises and come here and taste grandma's juice so you can tell the people what it tastes like. Do breathing exercises so that you can feel good. I have told y'all before that when my grandson comes this summer that I was going to have him on the show. This is my grandson who is 12 years old. Tell the people hi. Hey. So you want to taste grandma's juice? So he's going to be honest and tell y'all what it tastes like. So that's grape, blackberry, blueberry, lime, and pineapple. So what do you think? Look at the camera and tell the people.
It's all right. I mean, it's all right. It ain't. It's good, but it's not good. But it's good.
Do you like it?
A little bit.
You like? Do you like it? Do you like it better than the smoothies? No, no. So Jalon, since I have you on the camera, when do you go back to school?
August 28th.
Ah, and where do you go to school?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
We can't hear you.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, and what do you do? Come back into the camera, baby. What is your favorite subject in school?
I don't have a favorite subject.
You don't? What is your favorite activity at school?
P.
What?
PE.
PE, physical ed.
Yes.
Why?
Because I play basketball.
Oh, I see. So what kind of student are you? Are you a good student? Do you get good grades? Do you pay attention? All of those things I want to know for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I get good grades.
Oh, you do? What happens if you don't get good grades? What, are you punished?
Yeah.
And what type of punishment do your parents enforce? Hmm?
I mean, I really can't explain. I don't know.
You don't know? So what happens when you get in trouble in school or you don't have good grades? Do you get a lecture? Do you have to stay in your room? Are you not able to play?
Oh, I get like my phone taken.
Uh-huh.
Or, like my video game taken.
Mm-hmm. So has it ever been something extreme done, like you had to get all your hair cut off? Because I see that you're growing your dreads. So have you ever had that to happen?
No, not that.
No? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
Come back. Come back. You can't just walk off the camera. Come back over here, boy. So this is my grandson. This is my youngest grandson. He's not that tall. He's on the tippy toes. This is my youngest grandson, youngest grandchild, and just tell the people in a very polite way, good night.
Good night, y'all. I mean, well, like, good morning.
All right, everybody, signing off. Please, tonight, make sure you get a good night's sleep. Make sure that you do use those pointers and see if it will help you, okay? This is Eating Clean with Francine. I want to tell y'all, love yourself, and it is a good day to have a good day. Good night, everybody.
Bye.